just sell Enzo to another club and see wetin him go do. Enzo is not a defending midfielder. Just take for example when Argentina were playing in the World Cup. Did you see Enzo? He might be playing as a midfielder, but that doesn't make him to become a natural defending midfielder. Our main man of the season, ice too cold Palmer. Palmer has been nominated for the Premier League Player of the Season. You see Chelsea. Sometimes I feel like Palmer deserves better. The environment in which this guy has actually made his name, it's not easy. Look at how toxic Chelsea has been. Look at how inconsistent this club has been. But Palmer went in and made it through. Chelsea Football Club has agreed to sign the Brazilian under-17 wonder kid known as Estẽvão Willian. Both parties have agreed on personal terms as reported by Fabrizio Romano last night, and that signing could see Chelsea pay £55 million plus, but some Chelsea fans are actually against that signing. Some are asking whether this player is what Chelsea needs at the moment. Some are demanding for a player with a better experience and a better age group. Some are even asking whether if this player has actually arrived at his professional level. We are going to talk about that, and you are going to drop your own opinion about that properly. But let's start with the current trending argument. Could Enzo Fenandez be a problem to Chelsea? You know, a lot of Chelsea fans have actually taken Enzo Fenandez to be an enemy of theirs. Like, they are saying Enzo actually is a problem to Chelsea. Just look at when Chelsea has been playing without Enzo. Look at the massive results which Chelsea has been putting out there. For example, when we played without Enzo against Everton, we won 6-0. We moved ahead and played against Arsenal with Enzo Fenandez part of the game, and we lost 5-0. We went ahead again and played against Aston Villa without Enzo Fenandez, and we got 2-2 draw, and that is where Chelsea's massive performance of the season started. That second half performance against Aston Villa. As if that was not enough, we moved ahead again and played against Tottenham without Enzo Fenandez, and we got 2-0 win with a massive performance from the boys. As if that was not enough, we got 5-0 win against West Ham United, and we succeeded to dominate, and not only dominate the game, but we got our standard back from West Ham United. And because of that, some Chelsea fans are now thinking twice whether Enzo has actually been a problem to Chelsea. Well, to be honest with you, first of all, Enzo is a very talented player. If you watch Enzo playing, you will understand this guy has a talent. And to be fair with you, I can't open my mouth and tell you Enzo is actually a problem to Chelsea. No, Enzo has never been a problem to Chelsea, and he will never be a problem to Chelsea. And this is my reason. First of all, as fans of Chelsea, I have actually acknowledged the fact that we know football better than Mauricio Pochettino. We all can agree that since the start of the season, we have been saying this thing over and over and over again. Enzo, Caicedo, and Conor Gallagher cannot play together at that midfield. We have been ringing it as ringing tones in our phones. We have been saying it, and we have been hoping that maybe Pochettino could wake up one day and decide not to play three of them together at that midfield. But did it ever happen? Did Pochettino ever bother to think about it? No, he never bothered, not until now, which he has actually done it. And I am very sure, if not because Enzo is actually injured, him for still the player for that midfield. And that is why I am telling you, Pochettino has actually been the main problem to Chelsea, because as a coach, you supposed to know waiting good for your team. You're not just supposed to play players because they are available. Now he is actually playing Marco Corella as an inverted midfielder, which is working well for the club. And I'm sure if it did not work well, we all could still have been blaming him right now. But that is his job. You get my point? Now back to Enzo Fenandez. Look at when Enzo, Gallagher, and Moses Caicedo play together at that midfield. Do you see any creativity? Do you see any flexibility? Do you see any communication? Why? Not because those guys are not creative, but because most of them are playing out of their natural rules. You know, as a player, You supposed to know your role on the pitch. Pep Guardiola mentioned something during his press conference. He said that as a player, formation should be useless to you. You are supposed to be so conscious of your position, of your task on the pitch until that formation becomes useless. And Enzo is that player who doesn't like to defend. Just take, for example, look at Conor Gallagher. If we want to talk about players who are not creative in Chelsea, we should be talking about Gallagher. Gallagher is not creative. Let's face reality. This guy doesn't know how to pass the ball perfectly. He doesn't even know how to strike. He doesn't know how to make long passes. But Gallagher has been one of the main machine in Chelsea's midfield, and I'm telling you this as a fact. Why? Because Gallagher, playing as an attacking midfielder, him get energy. Coaches like players with energy. Gallagher can easily tack and win the ball for you. Gallagher has a lot of energy to run, and Gallagher boasts the energy system in Chelsea whenever they play. Now, Gallagher, they make a lot of runs. I'm telling you this as a fact, which is why Gallagher has been doing absolutely well in Chelsea. Back to Enzo Fenandez. Enzo has been one of those players who has consistently been playing out of position. Just sell Enzo to another club and see what him go do. Make a coach who knows how to handle Enzo. Let that coach take Enzo and play Enzo. Then you yourself, you will understand that Chelsea has actually lost a talent. I'm telling you this. Enzo is not a defending midfielder. Enzo likes to play freely. Enzo likes to strike. He likes to dribble. He likes to play forward. Just take, for example, when Argentina were playing in the World Cup. Did you see Enzo playing as a defending midfielder just like he's playing in Chelsea? No, let's be honest. Enzo, even if he was playing as a defending midfielder, not to this extent. Enzo doesn't like to defend, and this guy is one of those players who doesn't like to play out of his natural rules or natural position on the pitch. He might be a defending midfielder, or he might be playing as a midfielder, but that doesn't make him to become a natural defending midfielder. Pochettino has been using this guy naturally out of position, and I'm telling you this as a fact. Sell Enzo to another club and let's see if Enzo will be this same guy which you guys are talking about him right now. My only opinion about Enzo right now is this guy is a good player. He is a massive talent, and I believe with time he will show us the things which we all are expecting from him, but we cannot see it with this same playing pattern. Poch has to change his playing pattern. Him supposed change his playing style. Pochettino supposed try other things. We are still very young. We have a lot of young talent. We have nothing to lose. Let him try new things. Let him invent new things into the squad. Just for example, like he played Marco Corella out of position and it worked perfectly. This is what we are asking from the coach. Try other things. Try new things. Try to invent. Try to create. And I'm telling you this as a fact. If we continue with this same playing pattern, if Pochettino doesn't have at least 4 game plans, it no go better for us even next season. Every coach out there should have game plans, not plans. If plan A doesn't work, plan B should work. If plan B doesn't work, plan C should work. But I'm not seeing Pochettino to be that coach who actually has 2 or more game plans. And it's a problem because once your club is being noticed of playing in a particular playing style, them go tackle them, them go target them, them go do any. Just look at Cole Palmer. Right now, I can tell you, Palmer is being tagged by our opponents. Them they target him properly because they know say anytime he can score, they will not allow him freely. They will always be behind him, and that is a problem because we not supposed to get only one player where they score for Chelsea. We supposed to get like 5. Everybody supposed they score. We supposed to get enough scorers, but it has been ages. I can't remember. Even though lately they have been doing it, and I'm telling you, we need to do better. This is not what we are expecting from this Chelsea. We need to do better, but Pochettino has everything in his hands. He can decide to put it down. He can decide to lift it up. As fans, we only hope for the best. We only pray next season can be fruitful. We only hope next season can be joyful. Because if I am being asked to give a review of Chelsea this season or more, it has been tears and sorrow. It has been pain and hardship. It has been ups and downs, highs and lows. I haven't enjoyed Chelsea this season. Let me tell you with honesty. It has been so painful, and we need to wake up. You get my point? You can let me know your opinion about Enzo Fenandez being a problem to Chelsea. Do you think he's actually a problem to Chelsea, or he is not a problem? Maybe Pochettino is the problem. You can as well let me know your opinion on that. Also, talking about our main man of the season, ice too cold Palmer. Palmer has been nominated for the Premier League Player of the Season. You see Chelsea. Sometimes I feel like Palmer doesn't deserve Chelsea. Sometimes I feel like Palmer deserves better. If we are talking about a player in Premier League this season where don't shine properly, now Palmer. Not even Foden, not Haaland, not Watkins, now Palmer. Because the environment in which this guy has actually made his name, it's not easy. No player out there can do it. Look at how toxic Chelsea has been. Look at how inconsistent this club has been. But Palmer went in and made it through. A club where players take 2 to 3 years to adapt. Palmer took just few games to adapt, and he became the main man. I can't talk less on this guy. I can't talk like this guy. I'm just so happy for Palmer. I wish he could actually win more trophies. I wish he could actually win bigger trophies with Chelsea. And I'm hoping he will win bigger trophies with Chelsea, because this guy is not talented. He is a gifted player. There is a difference between talent and gift. You get my point? You can be talented, but you are not gifted. You have to work hard to reach a gifted person. But you see Palmer, him a gifted player. No other player for that level or that age get his style of play. Palmer's style of play is completely different. Look at this, just look, 21 years old, and he is the third player in the history of Premier League to ever score 31 goals plus assists in a single season while being just 21. Wait till they talk. Palmer, this guy say Palmer. This is a play. This na baller. Palmer is a baller, and this nomination is well deserved. Him deserve to win the award. Not only the nomination, he deserves to win them. But now through voting, and other club rivals or other clubs fans, them go vote for their players and their favorites. You get my point? But I only hope for the best. Palmer has done us really good this season. And talking about the player which Chelsea are already in verbal agreement, as reported by Fabrizio Romano last night, as you can see on your screen, Estẽvão. And a lot of Chelsea fans have been so angry about the signing. Most of them are saying this guy is too young. We don't need younger players again. We need experienced players. We need players who are above 25. Yes, I understand, and also that is my own point of view. Honestly, I'm not a fan of those players who are below 25 years old in Chelsea, but we have to take it as we see it. And now talking about this guy, the positive side of this guy is he has some certain criteria or characteristics which I believe most players out there don't have. A player who is a right-footed winger, who knows how to play as a left winger, at the same time has the quality of a midfielder. And not only that, he has the quality of a supporting striker. Or more, these are massive talent. These are talent upon talent upon talent upon talent on a single person. And to me, his age is also something which will fit the Chelsea's project. 17 years old, he will join Chelsea when he is 18, definitely. So we already have players who are at that age in Chelsea right now. I don't see it to be a problem if we sign this guy. But, some Chelsea fans out there will always like something to be done at the necessary time. Most of them are saying this is not what we need right now. We need a player who has actually gotten the level of experience which we all are demanding. Like, for example, a player who has played in Europe top 5 leagues, for example, maybe Victor Osimhen, players who have been there, players who with the experience, who know the game. You get my point? This is what Chelsea fans have been demanding, and some have saying his age is what we are not wanting in Chelsea at the moment. But you can let me know your opinion on that. Do you think Estẽvão, known as Messino, should come to Chelsea, or should he not even attempt to be signed to Chelsea by the Chelsea owners? Please don't forget to share this video, click that follow button, and as well as drop your thoughts, your opinions, and your corrections in the comment section about what we have discussed so far, and please don't forget to click that subscription button. Don't forget to share that video, follow this page, because I am number one Chelsea fan.